What's up YouTube, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video we're going to deep dish these 1-inch RC4 drive stamped steel beadlock wheels. So this is formerly the C10 build, it's now the Rock Buggy build, and unfortunately with these big tires the body rubs against the tires when I turn. So there's a way to offset that by removing the RC4 drive wheel, deep dishing it, and that'll give us a little bit more clearance. So hopefully that works. I've never done it before, so it's going to be a learning progress for the both of us. So with the RC4 Drive 1-inch beadlocks, you are provided a T-tool when you do buy them from RC4 Drive. So here I have my T-tool, and I'm going to take off the wheel. Okay, and so here is the 1-inch stamped steel beadlock in black with a 1-inch, I believe this is a 1-inch scrambler from RC4 Drive, so I really do like this combo. I do have these full send wheel weights in the wheel, so I don't know if that's going to be an issue with deep dishing this wheels, but we're going to get to it. And so let me first remove the hex, and then with my Dynamite 1.5 I'm going to unscrew the 6 screws up front to take apart the wheel. So here is the wheel off of the tire, and this is the piece I want to get to right here. So this little center hub right here, what I want to do is remove it and then place it on the face of the wheel and kind of create an offset. But the issue I'm having is with these full send wheel weights. So they are brass and they do fit in there pretty tight. So I need to remove this hub somehow without damaging it so I can create that offset. And I have a pair of needle pliers right here, and those really do want to stay in there, and I don't want to damage the hex, so I don't have many options. So try to press it out like that. No. So after being really careful, I was able to pop out the hub from that little centerpiece right there. So I'm sitting here editing the video, and I realized that I never fully explained how to remove the hub out of the wheel. And so imagine that these 6 screws aren't here holding in the hub, and I simply grabbed my T-tool and I pushed it right there in the slot, and I pretty much punched it out. It came out pretty easily. I could have used like a pencil or a pen or something, or a flat screwdriver, but I feel like the size of this tip on this T-tool and the size of that hole that you can fit it through worked perfect. And so I just simply punched it out. It wasn't too hard. The wheel weights didn't really affect me removing the hub in the end. So I just wanted to clarify that because I couldn't believe I missed it. So that, I'm pretty happy about that. So now the wheel normally goes like this, correct? And then the hub goes on the back side. So now we're just going to put the hub with like the lip, or we're going to put it on the wheel on the front side. We have to line up all of our holes. It should kind of like pop in. Let's see. I heard it click, but I don't want to bend my wheels. So, oh, there you go. So there's the click. But where my holes lined up, probably not. So a little bit tricky, but there we are. So in essence, we want to put the wheel back together. Make sure the tread is in the right direction. Okay, so I want to put the wheel back together, put the face on like that, but then I want to put the hub on this side of the wheel to create the offset of the length of the tire. So I'll be pointing out that much more. The issue I'm having is these tires are directional, and I need to swap them with a different tire from the other side of the vehicle. So I have to do that first to get my tires to be facing the right way. So keep that in mind if you have tires that are directional. Okay, so I've swapped my tire, and the tread pattern will be proper when we put this thing back together. So first thing I'm going to do is put the back side of the wheel, which is now going to be the front side of the wheel, first, and then I'm going to put the face of the wheel in. And then we're gonna grab the hub piece, and we're gonna put that on last. And so the hardest part of all this is just lining up all the screws like usual with these wheels. If you haven't done it before, check out my video right here. I go through it completely. But right now, I'm just gonna get this done so I can show you guys the final result. So after about maybe like 5 or 6 minutes, I did both the wheels. Pretty easy after you know how to do them one time. You learn how to do them the right way. So here are the wheels with the wheel weights now deep dished, and so it's pretty interesting if you ask me. So the whole reason I avoided the whole deep dish kind of thing is because I thought it took away from scale. So here's the regular wheel with weight hidden, and now here is a deep dish wheel with the weight exposed. Really, I don't like the look of it. It kind of just makes it look like a toy now, but for the performance, I think it's worth it. And so if you can see, I don't know if you can tell, but the point, this whole mod really pushes the wheel further away from the center of the vehicle. And so that little, whatever, how tall it is, that little hub right there, that's how much further the wheel is going to be from the axles. And so that's the whole point of this thing. Okay, so I took the body off of the vehicle so you could see the lengths from up top, and so it's pretty noticeable. Up front you can see it's a lot more narrower than it is in the rear where the tires or the wheels are deep dished. So you can see it's a lot wider over here than up here, and that's what deep dishing does. It adds an offset, I guess, to the wheel, and yeah. So it comes with advantages and it comes with disadvantages. Like you won't be able to go through something as narrow, but you're increasing the stability of the vehicle overall. I really wanted to stay away from it because of the weights. I'm really not a fan of the weights. I'll see how I like it. If not, I'll switch back. If I do, no worries. But I also wanted to note that with some of these wheel weights, maybe not the wheel weights, with the wheels, I guess RC4 Drive doesn't really have the most accurate wheels for the SCX24. And so some of these wheel weights, I believe it's the other side. I don't know, is it this side? I forget. One side of the wheels, the weight pops out. And so only one of the wheels that does that, and I guess that's 1 out of every 3 sets of the RC4 Drive. 1 out of every 4 in the set, the wheel weight slips out, and so I guess I'll have to deal with that. Pay attention to my wheel weights because it might pop out eventually. I think it's this side for sure. But yeah, so now I'm gonna do the other 2, and then we'll see the end result. So that was about half an hour's worth of work with everything included, and so there is the buggy with the deep dish wheels. At first I didn't think I was gonna like it. I think I kind of do. The brass kind of matches with like the sparkliness of the cage, so I'm cool with it. Overall, this build is getting cooler and cooler by the minute. I'm really liking this, and this deep dish wasn't too bad, wasn't too difficult. Pretty easy mod, and it's free too. So if you ever have any rubbing issues with your body, definitely consider doing the deep dish. And yeah, so let's see. I was rubbing right there in that corner, so might still rub on it if I have some body roll, but I'm pretty satisfied with that. So yeah, dope upgrade, pretty easy, and it was free. Thanks guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.